Hey, what's up everybody, it's Animac and this is going to be a quick response video. This past Friday, PewDiePie, the biggest YouTuber of all time, made a video called Why Am I So Embarrassed? Now this title made me curious because I watch his videos and he's done some crazy stuff in the past. Like he's made a video where he was waxing his own chest while playing a game in which you get to wax David Hasselhoff's chest. So that's pretty embarrassing right there. So I had no idea what this video could be about. Like, did he give away all his money to a Nigerian prince who contacted him by email? Like, I had no idea. I had to find out. So yeah, let's see. Let's just see what it's about.
Oh boy, am I gonna regret this video. I'm gonna talk about my favorite animes. This whole video is just embarrassing.
What the fuck?
Embarrassing.
Now, if you actually watch PewDiePie, you already know that he's a big anime fan. It's not a secret. And he's made videos with anime content before, but he seems to be embarrassed to make a video where he just talks about his favorite anime. For some reason, he seems to think that making a video in which he just talks about the anime that he likes is like nerdy or weird or embarrassing in some way. Now after this video came out, a lot of anime fans were confused. They weren't sure if PewDiePie was saying that liking anime is embarrassing, that they should be embarrassed that they like anime. So it generated quite a lot of controversy on YouTube. A few days after PewDiePie's video, Joey the Anime Man uploaded a separate video in which he kind of tries to interpret what PewDiePie was trying to say. And in this video, Joey says that he doesn't think that PewDiePie was actually embarrassed of liking anime. He says that he thinks that PewDiePie was embarrassed to talk about something so personal to him in front of so many people. So talk about the anime that he grew up with, that he really cares about, that kind of shaped him in some way. In the video, Joey actually mentions that PewDiePie has liked anime for a long time, of course, and that he even subscribes to Joey's channel. And what do you know? PewDiePie himself made an appearance right there in the comment section of Joey's video, and he basically said that what Joey was saying is spot on. Meaning that what PewDiePie was really embarrassed about was the personal aspects of talking about your favorite anime in front of so many people. He was not embarrassed about liking anime in general. And you know what, that's fair enough, but I still kind of have a hard time understanding why anybody would be embarrassed to talk about their favorite anime. Why is this too personal? Why is this embarrassing? Because you know what? Let me get a little bit personal with you guys. This is gonna be hard. I really like Gurren Lagann. On our backs and in our hearts, baby. On our backs and in our hearts! Maybe that was a little embarrassing. So yeah, at the end, I don't know if PewDiePie was embarrassed of liking anime or if he was just embarrassed to talk about something personal or whatever it was. But this whole thing got me thinking about, in general, should we be embarrassed about liking anime? Why would anyone be embarrassed of liking anime or talking about anime in any way? I feel like there are two main reasons why someone like PewDiePie would be embarrassed of liking anime or talking about anime in today's world. The first reason that I can think of is that PewDiePie obviously has millions and millions of fans around the world, and he wants to live up to the expectations of those fans. He doesn't want to disappoint them. Now, what does that have to do with anime? Well, we know that for the past year or so, the whole weeaboo or weeb meme has been going around online all over the place, and especially on YouTube. And if you've ever seen YouTube comments, you'll know what I mean. About a year ago, YouTuber Filthy Frank made a video in which he talks about weeaboos. And this is basically fans of anime from the West who take the fandom way too far, who start thinking that they're Japanese, acting like they're Japanese, rejecting their own culture and all this kind of stuff, which is an obviously extreme sort of obsessive way to look at anime. Now that video has nearly 15 million views, and since that video became popular, it also became popular to call anyone who likes anime a weeb or a weeaboo. That seems to be like a popular trend on YouTube now, and it's been going on for quite a few months. Basically, you see anyone in the comments who has an anime profile picture or says anything about anime or says that they like anime, and right away you're gonna see a bunch of comments saying, weeb, weeb, weeaboo, you're a weeaboo, and it's like, what? Like, have these guys even seen the actual Filthy Frank video? Like, let's see what he actually says about weeaboos.
For those of you who don't know what a weeaboo is, a non-Japanese person who basically denounces their own culture and calls themselves Japanese. They try to learn Japanese through the anime they watch and usually end up pronouncing it wrong and looking like a complete idiot. Keep in mind that a non-Japanese person can like the culture, watch anime, speak the language, and respect the culture, while still keeping in touch with their own, which keeps them from being a weeaboo.
So yeah, from this it's clear that the massive majority of anime fans are not weeaboos. I don't personally even know anyone who's a weeaboo. I don't know anyone who rejects their own culture and pretends to be Japanese. Like, that's insane. The fact is that the vast majority of people throwing out words like weeb and weeaboo online today, and especially on YouTube, have no idea what they're talking about, and they probably didn't even see the Filthy Frank video. video. They're just kind of jumping on the meme train. So this is one of the reasons that I think someone like PewDiePie with a huge following might be self-conscious about talking about anime, even though he shouldn't be because he's not a weeaboo. He absolutely has nothing to do with weeaboos, and anyone who calls him a weeaboo or a weeb doesn't know what they're talking about. Now the second reason that I think someone might be self-conscious or embarrassed to talk about anime are two popular misconceptions that we have here in Western culture about what anime is. Now on the one hand, we have the misconception that all cartoons are childish, that all cartoons are for kids. So if you watch cartoons, any type of cartoons, you must be childish too. You must be refusing to grow up. On the other hand, we have the misconception that all anime is perverted, and that if you watch anime, you must be some kind of pervert. The irony in all of this is that these two misconceptions are actually opposites of each other. So how can anime on the one hand be childish and only for children, and on the other hand be perverted and inappropriate for children? The truth is actually very simple. Anime is a diverse medium. There are anime out there which are childish because they're geared towards children. There are also anime out there that are geared towards adults, and they're part of the adult entertainment industry, which is why they're actually considered perverted by some people. But the fact is that the vast majority of anime are neither just for children, nor are they pornographic. Anime has something for everyone. There are anime for kids, anime for teens, anime for tweens, and there are also anime that are specifically made for adults, and they feature the kind of mature themes that you would never let your children watch. There are anime out there with lots of fan service, and there are also anime with no fan service. There are anime that are about high school romance, and there are also anime that are about mass murderers and war and violence. An anime can be science fiction, fantasy, historical fiction, romance, slice of life, and so on, just like a Hollywood movie or a cable TV series. The point is that anime is not just one genre. Anime is a diverse medium with many different genres. Just like you can't judge Hollywood movies in general based on rom-coms, you can't judge all of anime based on one or two anime that you saw and you thought were childish. Imagine if a Japanese person who grew up watching anime saw M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender and decided based on that one film that all Hollywood movies were a shitty, uninspired disaster. Of course you can't judge all Hollywood movies based on that one shitty movie. That would be ridiculous. The truth is that most of those people who go around hating on anime have no idea what anime actually is. They don't understand it. They think that because anime doesn't play any part in their lives and because it comes from a culture that is foreign to them, that it should be ridiculed and that people from this culture, the Western culture who like it, should also be ridiculed. But that of course is insane. No one should criticize a Japanese person for liking a great Hollywood movie, and no one should criticize a Western anime fan for liking a great anime. So yeah guys, those are just some of my thoughts on this whole issue, and PewDiePie, if you're watching, of course you're not watching, no one's watching. But yeah guys, just in general, don't fall into the trap of being embarrassed about liking anime just because some people out there don't understand anime and don't know what it's about. You should be proud and you should help spread awareness about what a creative and unique medium anime is. And who knows, maybe someone else will hear what you have to say and they're gonna check out anime and discover a whole new world that wasn't open to them before. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have thoughts on this issue, please leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. And yeah, if you like this type of content, subscribe for more.